I first took it because I saw the other boys who were taking it and they didn't have any harm. And the harm I could see, I was not able to see the very harm that they had. So it forced me to take it so that I could also be like them, and I could also be, I thought that it was the very best thing that I can also relate to them and be like them, like street boys as me.
The main important of taking glue when you are still in a street, it was like a, let's say, a board. It used to bring us together, because they believe that when you are taking glue, you become one of their members.
It was like when you go to the street and you don't take glue, you could see yourself as someone who is foolish, because you see like everyone is smoking and or using the drugs and you are not taking it. So you don't seem to be one of them. Even I think most of them cannot accept you to be one of them because you are not using this thing. They could think even you are the one who go and tell. Like for example, there were some boys who could even go from the street. They could even, when they spot the police and they cannot tell you that the police is coming, and maybe when the police is coming, they could come and arrest you. And the one who have gone and reported to them, he could be given a small thing, you see. So when you don't do the things that the other boys are doing in the street, you see yourself being like rude and being isolating yourself. So you had to mix with the other boys and do whatever they are doing. Even you are being forced by them to do the thing they were doing. It is not quite an easy to stay in a street and you don't use a drug. Yeah.
Moja mbili tatu kamili zangu tatu, kama za matatu, naruka kwa matatu.
At first time it was like when I came in here in this center, it was like I was taken by a friend of mine who was also in the street in Ruiru and took me here. He was trying to convince me the very good thing with the education. Although it took me time to stop sniffing and using the drugs, I didn't just did it because it was like I had adapted with the life. So it took me time to stop. But it was through a friend of mine who helped me to come out of that situation. A street boy also who had also left the drugs earlier, and he was trying to tell me the advantage of lifting the drugs. So it was like him who told me about the consequences. And then I was out of the drugs.
It was a long time ago. I remember very well the food I was eating. The circles were very cheap. But wow, today I'm happy you care for me. The clothes I was wearing, they were torn and tattered. I was looking shagra-bagra, but today, look at me. I am neat and smart. I'm happy you care for me. Education for me was meals and stories. No one was there to pay my school fees. But today I can read, and write. I'm happy you care for me. I appreciate your support, feeding, clothing, and educating me. I promise today, with my whole heart, that my future will be bright. Thank you. I promise.
Even the time we joined this place, we still continue taking glue, but the owner with another madam who was working here as a social worker, they used to encourage us to stop. But even then, they knew that it was very hard to stop drugs at one. But they encourage us to continue reducing. And for us, because we have found a better place to live, we could follow the instruction and still continue reducing until about three months. That is the time we find some of us we have completely stopped. But for others, they haven't stopped, the more they were encouraged to stop, the more they continue taking in a huge quantity.
When we stop taking glue, first thing maybe we'll be having maybe some headaches. But you see, for food, whereby when you stop you feel hungry. Now there was food here. Lunch is being prepared for you. Okay, supper is being prepared for you. So there was not that effect of hungry. But sometimes you feel it's like you are dizzy. You are not feeling good, well. But this, it was not like it was not sick. But it's like you are just feeling dizzy.
Life ni fupi, lakini sijifungi, naweka shida chini, natupa mkono juu. Huyu tunasema Mungu asifiwe. Hata hapa ni wale wanakuja kutembelea.
If you always want to stop taking glue, you can stop when you are still in between those who are sniffing. You must isolate yourself from them, because you still be tempted to take it. So you can't stop when you are still there.
For me, let's say it is very hard to stop someone from taking glue when he is still in a street. But if you want to stop someone from sniffing, you must create some room where he can come and stay, and maybe give him more encouragement and negative about taking glue. That is the time he will come to understand and know whatever you are telling to him or to her, it is true. But for, let's say, if the child is still on street, you will tell him to stop glue, but for him, he will see it is a difficult thing to stop, and still he will continue taking it.